Hey everyone, it's Starlight, and for Valentine's Day, we thought it would be really fun to do a tag video. The tag is called Toloveawitch. It was started by Ashley Michelle. I believe I saw it on Drew's channel from She Who Walks Between the Worlds. I think Little Cosmic Crow did one too. I will leave the links to Ashley Michelle's original video and everyone else's who I can find in my description in case you want to go on over and check them out. But yeah, so today I'm here with my husband. For the sake of being anonymous, we're going to refer to him as Mr. Spell Singer. Would you like to introduce yourself here, tell them a little bit about you and your spiritual background and anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, like she said, I'll be Mr. Spell Singer for the duration of this video and probably any future videos that you may or may not see me in.
We're planning some.
Let's see here. I am an atheist, so I'm just kind of there. I'm learning about her stuff, so it's just, I may not believe it, but it's fun to learn about. Quick disclaimer, if I happen to make you upset with anything that I say, I'm sorry. I guess you could say I'm ignorant of this sort of thing. I don't know what does and doesn't make people upset about it. So just instead of writing a hate comment or something about me or about her, don't take it out on her. Take it out on me because I'll probably never see it anyway.
Oh my God. No, please don't. I think what he's trying to say is if he offends anyone, it's completely unintentional.
Yeah, it's unintentional. Just have a good laugh at my ignorance. I don't know these things, so
he's not intentionally ignorant or anything like that. So
I tend to talk before I think. So,
but you're trying to be respectful.
Yes,
so.
I'm trying to be respectful. I'm sorry if it comes off as not that way. So, yeah.
All right, hon. Thank you for the little disclaimer.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna hop into the questions, and before I do that, there's just something that I want to briefly address, just because it helps me to feel more comfortable. In case you're not familiar with me or my situation, so I'm legally blind and I have to get up really close to my notes, even though they are in big print, just so that I can see better and self-accommodate. And it's something that I'm really self-conscious about, so it really helps me feel a lot less stressed out during the video if I explain things. So thank you for letting me get that off my chest. Let's get into this. Question number 1. What type of craft or path do I follow? And what kind of witch am
I? You told me this many times before. Let's see if I can remember, because of the memory of a goldfish. Let's see here. Solitary.
Mm-hmm.
Not electric. Eclectic. Eclectic. Solitary, eclectic, pagan witch.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm honestly really surprised you remember the full title.
For some reason, I want to say electric instead of eclectic, and I knew that wasn't right.
So, as for what kind of witch I am, I'm a solitary, eclectic, pagan witch, if you want to label it that way, because that's, I don't know, that's my label, I guess. So, what kind of craft do I practice? What do I do?
What is it, like, is there such a thing as a household witch?
Like either a hearth witch or a cottage witch. I'm kind of in between the two. Like, so explain, what do you mean by house witch?
Doing witchcraft around the house. I honestly have no idea.
So a lot of my practice is home-based. I do a lot of practice around the home and those within the home. So it's interesting that you house witch. Like, you weren't wrong.
I wasn't wrong, but I wasn't exactly right either.
You knew the direction you were going in, though. So, yeah, that's good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You do listen.
I know, it's surprising.
Okay, so moving on to question number 2. Do you know any of my favorite witchy tools? And if so, which ones are they? Ooh.
Your favorite one, I think, would probably be your mortar and pestle.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we got that for you, you pretty much went to town with it. Just like anything you can find. Just, here's some herbs, crush it up. Here's some bread, I'm gonna crush it. Here's some cheese, I'm gonna crush it.
I don't crush cheese in there.
Or
bread.
Anything that could be crushed, you crushed. So.
So my mortar and pestle is my favorite, but also like the herbs and the resins and the ingredients that go within. So honestly, I'd have to say my herbs would be my favorite, but like it's tied in there with the mortar and pestle. It's very satisfying to just bash something and grind it up, and I don't know, I enjoy putting intention into my ingredients with it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I want to get another one.
Of course you do.
Okay. So question number 3. What is my favorite spell to cast? I do a lot of spells, so you might not know.
I
know.
Okay. Self something. I heard you talk about it before, and I think that's like the most recent one I heard, so I'll go with that. Self-esteem.
No.
No. Self-enlightenment. No.
Self-worth.
Worth.
Or self-love. Self-love. Oh my god, now you have me screwing it up.
You don't even remember.
Oh my god, you have me screwing it up. Self-love spells. So that seems to be what I'm doing lately, because it seems to be what I need in my life a little bit more. So I've been working on a lot of self-love workings. Okay. So you're paying attention. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh.
I know, it doesn't seem like I am when you talk to me.
Okay, so question number 4, right? Yeah. Okay. If you could pick a spell for me to cast, what would it be?
I would say like a, what's the word? Success spell, like future success spell.
Future success spell?
On like future endeavors that both you and I are attempting to do. So that way maybe they will come easier or do better in the future.
I love that. And if you want, you can, do that with me too. That'd be cool. It's an invitation. So
okay.
I like that.
I might join you on that one.
Cool. Awesome. I like that answer. Question number 5. Am I affected by the moon phases?
Yes. Yes, you are.
That was a very quick answer.
When the moon is full, you tend to be tired and sleepy.
Very observant.
And kind of sluggish.
Uh-huh.
When the moon is new, you're like hyped up on Energizer batteries or something. Like the Energizer bunny. Energizer witch running around.
I don't know what it is, but usually around the full moons I'm totally drained, and then the new moons I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do some stuff, but like maybe because sometimes the full moons get me energized. It really depends. Maybe it depends on like the sign it's in. I haven't paid too much attention to that, but there's something to look into, and I'm really impressed. You're very observant. I need to give you more credit. Okay, so question number 6. How did you react and what did you think when you first found out I was a witch?
I remember you telling me,
Mm-hmm.
as if it were yesterday. You told me that you were a witch, and my response was, okay, interesting. I had no issue with it. You seemed quite surprised that I had no issue with it since I came from a Lutheran background from my parents.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever you like, you do you, and I know it makes you happy, and who am I to change that?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so question number 7. I'm trying to think if I wanted to elaborate on that. Like, I don't think I fully knew you were an atheist because I knew about your background.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you're like, I'm an atheist, so I don't have a religion, so, like, do what you want to. I mean, even if I was Lutheran, I'd support you. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so number 7. How interested in my craft are you? Do you believe in magic?
Try not to get copyright claimed with that. Interested wise, it is interesting to learn about your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see what you do and how you do it and why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Believing in magic, probably not so much. Just because I'm very scientific and fact based. So maybe that's just me, and I've never seen any proof of it or anything. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. But believe in it, probably not. But it is interesting to learn about.
Okay, that's fair. Number 8. Is there anything about witchcraft you wish to know more about?
Probably what rocks and crystals mean what.
Okay, so, like, do you mean, like, the energetic properties of the crystals?
I would say like energetic properties and what they're used for, because I know, let's say like silver and gold as an example. Are those used in witchcraft?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Like,
you can
to me, gold is simply it's a golden rock with on the periodic table. I'm pretty sure it's AU. Capital A, lowercase u on the periodic table for gold. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I might be screwing it up with something else. Someone tell me.
What do you think gold would be used for in witchcraft?
Maybe wealth spells?
Yeah, prosperity.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that was a total guess.
Well, you used your intuition on that. That's what a lot of witches do too.
Huh. Neat.
Like, when you're when you don't know what something does, what does your intuition tell you, kind of thing. So
usually my intuition is dead wrong.
not necessarily. You have more than you know. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
Probably the same thing, but with your plants and herbs.
Okay. Awesome. Well, if you ever want to know, let me know. Question number 9. Has there ever been a time when you thought magic might be real, and was there a moment that made you seriously consider it?
Yes. While I was on my computer playing a game, you were in your witchy room burning something.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was, I don't know. But out of the corner of my eye, zipping across the floor, was this pie plate jet black little wispy thing. Had like a little wispy wiggle tail. And it just kind of zipped across the floor really quick. That was weird. I don't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So I was cleansing something because I was having well, that technically wasn't magic though. That was more spirit activity and paranormal. I wouldn't necessarily magic. Maybe the cleansing part of it was the magic because I was trying to get rid of it. So maybe the magic, like, of the cleansing made you see it.
Maybe.
So you believe in spirit activity, though?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, that's fair. Question number 10. Has me being a witch caused you to re-examine or view your own spiritual path differently?
Not really. I'm happy with what I do, and I know you're perfectly happy with what you do. So we're not trying to jam it down each other's throats or anything. And
Right.
if you need help with something, I'll help. And if I don't really need help with what I do because there is nothing that I do. But no, yeah, I don't really view my own stuff any differently from what you do. I like what I do.
You do your thing, I do my thing.
Yeah.
And we're happy cohabitating that way.
Yep.
We don't necessarily have to do the same thing to love each other.
Nope.
You know? So, question number 11. How do you feel about other witches?
I have no strong feelings either way towards other witches. If they're happy doing their thing, then let them do their thing. As long as I figure, as long as they're not actively trying to belittle other witches, especially you, because then I'll have a fit. But if they do their thing and feel like sharing in a polite way, then fine. They do their thing. Whatever they do, then go ahead. So
I like that. Number 12. How would you feel about your family or friends knowing I'm a witch?
I think I would feel perfectly fine with them knowing. If they have an issue with it, well, tough tinkies for them.
Okay.
If they can't handle that you being a witch is who you are, well, then they can just kind of deal with it. But I have no feelings towards them knowing. So if they're okay with it, great. If not, oh well.
I appreciate that you want to support me and you're not like ashamed and stuff. That means a lot to me. So question number 13. How can you tell I've practiced or done something witchy when you get home?
Usually the overwhelming scent of something burning. Usually a coal disc in your little cauldron. I'll come home and just smell something burning and just think, well, she's doing something.
Question. Yeah, usually when you come home, you're like, you were burning something, weren't you? Yeah. So, question number 14. Do you ever help me participate in witchy things?
Yeah, I have assisted you in a couple Sabbats, as well as taking you to places to help you with like offerings and whatnot. So yeah, I have helped participate in rituals, Sabbats, and offerings and things and stuff.
And things.
And more things.
Yeah, so one, he helps my blind ass center wicks when I'm making candles. So I really appreciate his patience and assistance with that. And yeah, we go out in nature. Like, I obviously can't drive for visual reasons.
And legal reasons.
Yeah, that. And so You know, when I want to connect to nature, get in the forest, or give offerings. He's nice enough to take me out into nature. Like, he might just see it like as a walk in the woods, or just chilling there while I'm doing something for a few minutes. But like, I really appreciate his support and willing to help with that. And so we've been observing the Sabbats this year together.
Yep.
We'll do a small little rite, and he'll participate in that, and he'll learn about what it's about. And how do you feel about that?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll help out and learn what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. So it's been nice. It's nice to have support, but like, I'm not trying to overwhelm you with it, you know?
Yeah.
So just small little things. So question number 14.
15.
Oh, 15. We're on the last question, number 15. I'm getting so distracted. Okay, so 15. How do you think our relationship or our lives would be different if I wasn't a witch?
If you weren't a witch, probably not a lot of things would change.
Mm-hmm.
The back room would probably not be a witchy room and be more of a dog playroom.
Yeah.
Except she would probably not use it as such, and all her toys would be out here anyway.
Mm-hmm. Just be a storage room or a guest room or something.
Yeah, storage, guest room, either of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see our lives changing very much. I mean, yeah, I'd probably come home and not smell things on fire, but other than that, not a lot of things would be different.
Right? I feel the same way. Like, this is a part of my life. It is my life. You know, it's a big aspect of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it wasn't there, nothing would change our connection or how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Is there anything? So we're gonna wrap up here in a second. Is there anything you want to say before we close out? Any last words or advice to partners or spouses who don't practice that want to support their significant other who does, or anything for like a practicing witch to know about, you know, I don't know. Is there anything you want to say?
I would say if you don't know about it, ask questions. No harm can come with that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're genuinely curious, ask questions. Best way to learn it is from the source itself.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like, asking questions can help you learn how to support your...
Yeah, learn how to support your significant other.
Yeah.
So, that way, maybe they can get you included so you can learn even more. It's kind of like a good two-way street right there.
Mm-hmm.
You help out, you learn more. So,
yeah. And I don't know. I guess I want to say... I don't know, like, be patient with...
Be patient with people who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to rush them into it. If they want to learn, dull it down for them first.
That's what I had to do with him. I had to make it simple.
Exactly. Make it simple for the guy who doesn't know.
Or girl.
That's true.
Or they.
Very true.
Whatever.
Make it simple for the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, they don't get scared off by the complications of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good way of putting it.
Yeah. I didn't know how to say it, so...
Don't frighten them off!
Oh, jeez. And I guess I also want to say, if you don't have someone out there who supports you and appreciates who you are, you absolutely deserve that, and we hope that you find that person.
Keep looking.
Yeah, don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope to see you in the next one.
Yep.
Bye.
And heart.